The snow falls softly every evening, covering the world in white, as if to give us all a second chance. Here the streets remember the footsteps of those who have come before, the laughter, the whispers, the small unseen acts of kindness that quietly shape every heart they touch. Tonight you will meet a man who once closed his doors to the world, who forgot the warmth he once carried, and who will be reminded that some fires never truly die. You will hear the bells begin to ring. You will feel the snow, the cold, and the hope that waits for every heart brave enough to open again. This is a story of memory, of choices, of love that endures even through the longest winter nights. So listen closely, open your heart and step softly into Winter Street.
Snow, snow falls softly now. Hush the world, the night knows how. Cobblestone remembers every step that's passed this way. Footprints filled with yesterday, but the cold refuses names. Gaslight halos flicker like a prayer left in the dark. Every door hides silent hearts waiting for a spark. Hear the stillness breathing, hear the city sleep. Time is holding its own breath, promises to keep. Snow falls on Winter Street like mercy learning how to land. Every flake a whispered truth, every touch a trembling hand. Snow falls on Winter Street where lost things wait to be found. Tonight the past is listening to the hush of sacred ground. Remember, wait, begin. Windows glow with borrowed warmth, but some stand dark and bare. Hope walks slow in heavy coats, still hoping someone cares. There are names the night still knows, though mouth refuse to speak. Love is thin as candle flame, but it has not reached it's weak. Listen, something stirs beneath the frost. Listen, not all is truly lost. Snow falls on Winter Street. Every silence tells a tale of hearts that once were open wide before the closing gale. Snow falls on Winter Street, where the bells are learning when to wake the souls that time forgot and teach them how to bend. Hush now, the night is near, the bells draw near. Snow falls on Winter Street, not to bury but to cleanse. Tonight the heart may open wide and broken roads may bend. Snow falls on Winter Street, where forgiveness finds its way. This is how a story starts on Christmas Eve's first breath of day. Snow falls softly now. Hush the world, the bells know how.
Morning finds us just the same. Snow and smoke and borrowed flame. Bells have rung and bells will ring. Winter teaches everything. Candles bright and bread still warm. Little hands in woolen form. Clock strikes 8, then strikes again. Time walks circles now and then. We don't ask the sky for signs. We don't fight the hands of time. What we lose, we learn to bear. What we keep, we learn to share. Winter Street never changes. Same old songs, same passing faces. Same cold nights, same hopeful lies. Same stars hanging in the sky. Winter Street never changes. Dreams grow small, but still they stay. We survive, we smile, we pray. Winter Street never changes. Never changes. Never changes. Never changes. I once swore I'd leave this place. I once said the very same. Love came once, then passed me by. Still you watch the windows light. Hope's a coat with thinning seams, stitched together out of dreams. Still we button every thread, say our prayers and go to bed. We've seen joy and we've seen loss. We've learned what survival costs. Still the bells know when to ring. Still Same old fears, same borrowed graces, same goodbyes, same hellos, same tears frozen as they go. Winter Street never changes, but beneath the frozen ground something waits without a sound. Winter Street never changes. Maybe change comes quietly like a knock we didn't hear. Maybe miracles wear coats and walk among us year to year. Listen close, listen well, there's a story time will tell. Winter Street never changes, so we tell ourselves each year. But the bells don't ring for nothing, and the dawn is drawing near. Winter Street never changes, yet tonight feels not the same. There's a warmth we can't explain. Winter Street never changes. Never changes. Snow still falls, the lamps still glow. Footsteps pass, we'll never know. Still, the air feels strangely new, like the street is watching too.
They smile when they ask, they always do. But smiles are cheaper than promises, and promises never pay. I've seen hands that tremble when they reach for grace. I've watched warm words vanish the moment times get tight. They call it generosity, I call it disguise. Every vow is written in disappearing ink. You give a little mercy, they demand a little more. You open up a window, they're breaking down the door. That's the only truth I trust. Gold won't swear it loves you, then turn its back in dust. Count what's real and close at hand. You can't spend compassion, but money understands. I once believed in lanterns that could light the way. Thought hearts were something solid, not paper in the rain. I fed the fire with faith, watched it eat me whole. Now I keep my ledger clean and my door shut tight and cold. Hope is just a gamble with the house already set. Every act of charity is a loan you'll soon regret. That's the rule that keeps me fed. Mercy makes you hungry, and regret won't pay your debts. Feel the weight, it doesn't lie. Silver Let 'em call me heartless, let 'em call me stone. Stones don't break from falling when they stand alone. I don't need their Christmas, I don't need their cheer. I've survived the worst of nights by fearing nothing here. Still, there are nights I hear the bells, and I almost nothing.
Friends want not kindness.
Write it deep and write it clear. Care is just a currency that costs you every year. Head is coins, not kindness. Let the world call me unkind. I'd rather count my riches than relive what's left behind. Kindness is a story people tell when they can't afford the truth. Funny thing about cold, you don't feel it right away. It sneaks in while you're standing still, until one day you realize you don't remember warmth at all. Once there was a fire right here in my chest. It flickered in the dark, but it still burned its best. I believed in open doors and names I hadn't met. I thought the world was something you could learn to not regret. I laughed easy, I slept sound. I heard hope in every sound. Once there was a fire that knew how to stay lit. It warmed more than just me. I didn't question it. Once there was a fire I didn't have to fight. I never thought to fear the dark, because I carried light. I gave without a ledger, I trusted what they said. I thought love was forever, not a debt you later pay. I stood there in the snowfall with nothing left to prove. Believe that if you gave enough, the world would give you too. They said I was a dreamer, said dreams would cost me dear. I didn't hear the warning bells, I only heard them cheer. Once there was a fire, it danced in winter air. It saw the good in everyone, even when it wasn't there. Once there was a fire I swore would never fade. But flames don't die from darkness, they die when they're betrayed. It wasn't the cold that killed it, it wasn't the passing years. It was standing in the ashes, pretending I felt nothing here. I called it being wiser, I called it growing strong. But I buried all the embers and told myself I'd moved along. Still, sometimes in the quiet I feel the heat. Once there was a fire, and maybe there still is, a spark I never noticed underneath all this. Once there was a fire that trusted me to tend. I didn't mean to let it die, I just didn't know how to defend. If flames remember fingers, then mine still know the pain of holding something beautiful I was too afraid to say.
The turning hour, the hush between the days. Snow has stilled the city, every shadow holds its place. Time stands at the threshold with a finger to its face. Candles burn in windows, prayers are folded tight. Heaven leans a little closer on this fragile night. Do you feel it in the silence? Do you hear what isn't said? Something ancient stirs and listens to the words we never meant.
The bells begin to ring, not loud but deep and slow, calling not the sleeping world but hearts afraid to know. The bells begin to ring through marrow, stone and skin. They don't ask if you are ready, they ask where you have been.
Remember,
Return.
listen. I didn't call for angels, I didn't beg for signs. I closed my door to heaven and blamed the passing time. These bells don't know my name, they don't know what I've done. Why do they sound like questions I never thought would come? They answer only to the truth you bury deep within.
Bells begin to ring through memory and bone. Every sound a footstep
lifetime, every chime a year.
The bells begin to ring, not to judge and not to blame, but to wake what still remembers every
Love you never claimed.
The bells begin to ring. This night will not retreat.
Once you hear their calling, you must rise or take your seat.
From me,
Only what you want to What do you want from me? Only what you once were. What do you once were?
I am the first bell I rang before you learned your name, before the weight of years taught your heart to carry shame. I do not come to haunt you, I do not come to stay. I walk the roads you've already walked and simply light the way. I was there when you were younger, when your hands were open wide, when you gave without a question and you didn't need to hide. Remember, I hold no chains, I bear no blame, I only speak your truest name. I am the first bell, I ring for what was true, not to drag you backward, but to show what once lived in you. I am the first bell, I carry yesterday, not as a wound to reopen, but a light you lost along the way.
I saw you by the firelight, laughing without fear. I heard your voice say, "Come inside," to strangers standing near.
You believed the world was wider than the walls you'd come to know. You thought kindness was a river, not a debt you'd someday owe. You were not foolish, you were not weak, you were not weak. You were becoming who you were meant to be. I am the first bell, I remember who you were, before the night convinced your soul that love was too unsure. I am the first bell, I still know how you shine. Nothing you have buried deep was ever lost to time.
You think the past is fragile, that it shatters if you look. But memory is a doorway, not a closing book.
I don't ask you to return there. I don't ask you to remain. I only ask you to remember what you traded for the pain.
If I see him,
That man I was,
what if I can't be him again?
you were never asked to be him again, only to carry him forward. I am the first bell I ring because you're here, because something in your silence still knows how to hear. I am the first bell, and this is what I bring. Not judgment, not regret, but the sound of remembering. Remember, the fire never left you. It was only waiting to be
Mama says the world is wide, wider than the sky. She says love is something you don't measure, you just try. When I ask her why folks cry, she pulls me close and says, sometimes hearts are hurting before they're fully said.
If you see someone in need, you don't turn away. You give them what you're able, even if it's just your day.
A child with open hands doesn't ask what he will lose. He gives because he can, he gives because it's true. A child with open hands doesn't fear the winter wind. He believes the world grows kinder
every time he lets someone in. I gave my scarf to Mr. James. He shivered in the street. Mama smiled and said to me, that's how love keeps warm its feet. I shared my bread with Anna Mae. She didn't have a home. Mama said no one should eat or walk this world alone.
Kindness is a language,
Even silence here,
and hearts remember goodness
longer than they fear.
A child with open hands doesn't count or keep score. He believes there's always more when you open up the door. A child with open hands still trusts the light of day, thinks tomorrow holds enough to give some love away.
I forgot how easy it was to just give.
A child with open hands doesn't know the cost of pain. He hasn't learned to build his walls or speak in loss and gain. A child with open hands isn't brave because he's strong. He's brave because he hasn't learned. The world can sometimes be wrong. Sleep now, love. The night is kind. Tomorrow waits with open time. I'll always keep my hands this way. Some moments don't shout, they don't beg, they don't warn you they will matter forever. They simply wait for what you will choose. It was colder than the others. Snow pressed hard against the stone. You were tired of believing, tired of being alone. You had given without measure. You had trusted past the pain. The night you wanted shelter, more than hope, more than faith. No angels fill the doorway, no lightning split the sky. Just a hand upon the handle and a moment passing by. You closed the door that night, not in anger, not in spite. You closed it just to keep the cold away. You closed the door that night, told your heart it was alright. Said just this once I'll turn away. Sir, I don't need much, just somewhere warm. Mama said you used to help. Please, it's Christmas Eve. I had nothing left to give. I had debts I couldn't pay. I told myself tomorrow I'd find a better way. I said the world was cruel first. I said I'd learn my lesson well. I said one closed door couldn't ring a bell. But the heart remembers moments, even when the mind rewrites. Every choice becomes a compass, pointing futures into night. You closed the door that night, heard the latch fall into place. You didn't see the echo carve itself into your face. You closed the door that night, and something warm grew still. Not the world outside your window, but the fire inside your will. I didn't know. No one ever does.
You still chosen the very same thing.
One door,
One sound,
one turning of the ground. Close the door, and the world did not come again. But every time you turned away, you learned how to do it again. You closed the door that night and called it being strong. The strength that hides from mercy doesn't know where it belongs. This is not where you were lost. This is only where you stopped walking forward. They say the cold remembers every warmth it ever knew, that nothing given freely is ever lost to you. There was a man who helped my father when the mill shut down that year. He never asked for thanks or praise, just said, stay warm in here. I didn't know his name back then, just the look inside his eyes. But I learned what mercy sounded like before I learned goodbyes.
What is given finds a way to go farther than the hand that first let go.
Some fires still burn even after the flame is gone. Some light still turns the night towards dawn. You don't see the warmth you leave when you walk away too soon, but some fires still burn long after you.
I slept beneath the bridge one winter, thought I'd never see the spring. When someone left a coat beside me, didn't say a single thing. Years later when I had a shock, I kept the door unlocked, left coffee warm and lights turned on for those the world forgot.
What is kind becomes a seed that grows beyond belief. Some fires still burn in hands you'll never hold. Some truths are learned and quietly retold. You don't hear the echo of every good you've done, but some fires still burn.
When you think you've lost the sun,
I didn't stay,
I didn't see.
I never knew what followed me.
No kindness ever ends its journey where it first began.
My mother taught me how to listen when someone feels afraid.
She said,
Someone once showed me how love behaves.
pass it on, carry it through. What was given
Lives in you.
Some fires still burn through the darkest years. Some hearts still learn what the world needs most is here. You don't have to see the end to know the choice was right. Some fires still burn and turn the cold to light.
Maybe
I didn't lose it all.
you said it.
You didn't.
bells are never rung. Some lights never return, even when the world waits for them.
I am the bell that never called. I am the sound you never heard. I mark the roads you did not walk, the words you left unspoken, blurred.
I toll for children left outside. I toll for laughter gone. I toll for hearts that froze in fear, because they had no one to lean upon.
Hear the silence you ignore. See the shadows you pass by. Every choice that closes a door, every truth left to lie. The bell that was never rung cries into empty streets. It calls for all the hands you didn't hold and all the hearts you couldn't meet. The bell that was never rung waits in the frozen air for every chance you let slip by,
For every unspoken prayer.
I thought I could protect myself
By turning from the need, I told myself tomorrow I would plant another seed.
but the seeds forgot the soil.
The flame forgot the hand.
The roads I left behind me
Became deserts, not lands. Every kindness not given, every risk never tried, becomes a bell that waits for you in the night you cannot hide.
The bell that was never rung cries into empty streets. It counts the doors you left closed, the lonely souls you didn't meet. The bell that was never rung, it tolls for what could be. It tolls for every heart unseen, because you turned the key.
Heal it, can it still be changed?
It can,
If you will, but first you must learn to hear.
the bell that was never rung still waits for hands to call. It tolls not to condemn the past, but to redeem it all. The bell that was never rung will sound if hearts are brave. It asks not for perfection, only that the lost be saved. I've walked these streets in shadow, counting golden coins and walls. I've closed the doors behind me and heard my own footsteps fall. I told myself I was wiser, that mercy was a fool's disguise. But the echoes of the past
refuse to stay quiet in my mind. Do you hear them? The whispers of what could have been. The warmth you left behind still waits for you to see. Is this the ending? Or the moment I begin? Do I stay in frozen silence, or let the light come in? Is this the ending? Or the chance to turn around, to open up the doors I closed and hear the distant sound?
We trusted you.
We trusted you. We waited. I forgot I turned away. The fire that you buried still glows beneath the ash. The hands that you once held are reaching through the past. Is this the ending? Or a beginning in disguise? Do I face the truth I hid and finally recognize? Is this the ending? Or the path to make it right? To light the fires I let die and step into the night. I don't know if I can forgive myself. I don't know if I deserve this chance, but I feel the warmth behind the cold, and maybe I still can dance.
Some fires still burn, and the bells begin to ring.
This is not the ending. It's the moment I choose to open up my heart again and walk without excuse. Some fires still burn, some doors can still be found. The bells begin to ring for me, and light returns to I am not lost, I am beginning. I am not lost, I am beginning.
Snow falls, fires burn, hands reach.
I walk these streets in shadow, counted gold and coins and walls. I closed the doors behind me and heard my own footsteps fall.
But now the whispers reach me from the hearts I left behind. The world is more forgiving than the fear I kept inside.
Windows glow with candlelight, footsteps echo through the snow. Names remembered, stories told of the hands that helped them grow.
A child once gave without a thought, a fire once burned bright. Every small, unguarded act
has led us to this night.
Hear the bells, they
call again. Through the past and through the pain, every choice, every heart can be reborn tonight. Winter Street is alive tonight.
Snow falls, the stars shine bright.
Some fires still burn,
Some doors are open, some hearts are learning to forgive.
Winter Street is alive tonight.
Bells ring, the lost find light. The world remembers the love we've given and the warmth we dare to live. Open hands,
Kindness stands.
fires burn.
I felt the cold, but someone stayed.
A coat, a candle, a word was laid.
I closed the doors, but now I see.
Some fires still burn inside of me.
Winter Street is alive tonight. Snow falls, the stars shine bright.
Some fires still burn, some doors are open, some hearts are learning to forgive.
Street is alive tonight.
Bells ring, the lost find light. The world remembers the love we've given and the warmth we dare to live.
Falls on Winter Street.
I'll always keep my hands this way. I'll always keep my hands this way.
Winter Street is alive tonight. Snow falls, the stars shine white. Some fires still burn, some doors are open.
Some hearts are learning to forgive.
Winter Street is alive tonight.
Bells ring, the lost find light. The world remembers the love we've given and the warmth we dare to Snowflakes fall, hearts are bright,
Voices are bright.
voices call, voices call. Candles glow in every window, lights that sparkle in the night. Laughter rings through every doorway, shining faces full of light. We've walked through winter silence, we felt the cold and fear, but tonight we gather close together, for Christmas brings us here.
From Winter Street to every home,
Joy and peace will roam,
from the fires that still burn inside.
love will be our guide.
We'll be high. Merry Christmas to all.
May our hearts be warm and bright.
Merry Christmas to all.
Let the bells ring through the night.
Merry Christmas to all.
From our family to
Let the
yours,
snow and song remind you
of love that endures. Gifts of laughter, gifts of kindness, stories shared beside the fire, hands held tightly, hearts wide open, all the joy that we desire. The world may turn, the seasons change, but this night we celebrate
every small and shining miracle that Christmas can create.
Every bell that rings tonight
Carries hope in flight,
every hole inside
lights the winter night,
fights the winter night. Merry Christmas to all.
May your hearts be warm and bright.
Merry Christmas to all.
Let the bells ring through the night.
Merry Christmas to all.
From our family to yours.
Let the snow and song remind you
Of a love that endures. Joy for everyone. Christmas has